In the vast, unforgiving desert, where the sun beats down relentlessly and the winds carry stories of ancient tribes, a remarkable alliance was forged. Not between kings and knights, nor between generals and their soldiers, but between the fierce people of the desert and a creature uniquely suited to this land's harsh demands. Their story is one of strength, speed, and unbreakable spirit, a tale that has transcended the sands of time. But what exactly made this union so legendary? The answer, my friends, lies not in the hands of the men, but in the strength of the creatures they rode, the battle camels of the Bedouins. Imagine the scene. A shimmering heat haze rises from the desert floor as clouds of dust swirl in the dry wind. There's no shelter from the burning sun, and no place to hide from the oncoming battle. The warriors, draped in flowing robes of deep desert brown, stand at the ready, mounted on their steadfast companions. The ground beneath them vibrates as the air grows thick with anticipation. And then there's movement, not from the warriors themselves, but from the creatures beneath them. These creatures, though seemingly gentle and serene, were not just transport for the Bedouins. They were fierce and strategic warriors. The Bedouin tribes, known for their incredible knowledge of the desert, harnessed these desert giants to serve as their partners in warfare. Through hundreds of years, these majestic animals, camels, were bred, trained, and prepared to perform feats that no other creature could in such harsh conditions. But what made the camel the perfect partner in battle? The answer lies in the camel's exceptional ability to endure the desert's unforgiving terrain. Its wide, padded feet allowed it to traverse the deep sand with remarkable ease, while its unique ability to store water for long periods of time enabled it to sustain long, grueling marches across the desert without tiring. Unlike horses, which struggled in the harsh desert environment, camels were made for the terrain. Their long, powerful legs could cover vast distances, and their endurance could stretch across days without rest. In battle, this provided the Bedouins with a strategic advantage, an ability to strike quickly and efficiently, often without warning. But the camels weren't just transport. They were built for war. In battle, these camels were equipped with specialized armor, reinforced with metal and leather, which protected them from spears and arrows. The Bedouins understood that in battle, every element was crucial, so they did not spare their mounts from the same meticulous care they gave their weapons. The camels' saddles were fitted with shields, spikes, and even blades, turning them into warriors in their own right. The Bedouin warriors were masters of ambush, striking quickly and fading just as swiftly into the desert terrain. Camels could travel in tight formations, allowing the warriors to circle their enemies and confuse them with swift, unpredictable movements. What made these battles even more fascinating was the camel's own participation in the strategy. In many instances, the camels were trained to respond to the sounds of battle, charging into the fray with their riders as if driven by some instinctive understanding of war. But as time passed, so too did the era of the Bedouin warriors. The camels, though still a part of desert life, were no longer the stalwart companions in warfare that they once were. Modern technology, artillery, and mechanized armies eventually replaced the battle camel as the weapon of choice. Yet, the legend of these majestic creatures and their role in the ancient desert battles endures. The bond between the Bedouin and the camel remains etched in history, a testament to the power of unity between man and beast. And so, the story of the battle camels lives on, not just in history books, but in the very sand of the desert itself. The legacy of the Bedouins and their mighty companions can still be felt as the sun sets over the dunes. The echoes of battle, the thundering of hooves and paws, and the undying spirit of warriors and their mounts endure, reminding us of a time when the desert was ruled not by machines, but by the power of a bond unlike any other. The battle camels of the Bedouins, fierce warriors of the desert. Now, it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question 1. What made camels ideal for warfare in the desert? And the answer is B. The camel's endurance and ability to survive harsh conditions made them the perfect partner for the Bedouins in desert warfare. Question 2. What unique feature did camels have in battle? And the answer is B. The camels were armored with metal and leather to protect them from spears and arrows during battle. Question 3. How did the Bedouins use camels in battle strategies? And the answer is C. The Bedouins used the camel's speed and endurance to strike swiftly and confuse their enemies in battle. Great job! If you got all 3 questions correct. If you missed one, don't worry. Now you know more about this fascinating animal. We hope you enjoyed diving into these fascinating facts. And remember, every day is a new opportunity to learn something extraordinary. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.